What is up, YouTube? So, I want to make a little video here on this game. It's a very good game. Uh, I'm not gonna edit anything. This is just gonna be like a one and done. So I want to give my take on the new expansion and my expectations of what it should be. And if this new expansion is not anything close to this, it's not gonna work out. And I'm also gonna give my suggestions on how to make the game better. Uh, what will uh what will help new and returning players to like come back to the game. So yeah, let's begin, shall we? So as you can see, I've not been playing this game for quite some time. For good reason. For good reason. The main reason is not because I don't like the game. The main reason I stopped playing because the game was dead. Everyone just stopped playing the game for good reason. The game was dead. I like the game. It's not because I don't like the game. The game was just dead. The reason, the reason I believe the game is dead is because this game, this game doesn't support new and returning players by any means. So it can't. So new players can't come to the game and have a good time because this is a PvP game. It's not a PvE game. PvP. So if the new and returning players can't come back to the game or come to the game and have a good time, they're not gonna stick with the game. So the population cannot build. So it only decreases because people just leave. No, people can't come to the game and stick with it because they'll be too weak. Even if they pay to win, they'll still be too weak because the progression you like it's weak. It's daily. You gotta get the stones and shit. And there's mastery. It's time gated. You're still gonna be getting one shot, which is okay. It's okay. It's okay to get one shot, but here's a fix. What what this game should do with the PvP, since that it's a PvP game, like Battlegrounds and the 3v3s, if that shit should be like instant PvP, like when you have to like load into space, you should not be using your open world gear to make it easier. Everyone should be at the same gear score when you're doing instance PvP. You like they should just give everyone a list of gear to choose from, like for different builds and stuff. Like tank, they could build a different add-ons. What do you call them? What do you call those things? Runes and all the stuff. They should like give everyone all like access to every rune in the game, so they can make whatever build they want. You know, like whatever armor to build for instance PvP. It should be free. It should be free for everyone. Open world, you can use your gear, but if you have to load in to a space to do PvP, it should be everyone should have the same gear. No one should just be loading up and getting one shot because they're not gonna play again. That's the last time they're gonna do that shit, and that's the problem. That's the problem. The player base, there's not enough people because the people that's playing the game, they're just too weak. So they can't do battlegrounds. They can't do none of this stuff. They're just too weak. So they're not gonna do it. And then if they don't do that, what else? What else is there to do? Dungeons all day? They're gonna do dungeons. That's what they're gonna do. Where's the PvP? Nebula Island? You still get one shot over there. So these people can't play the game. They generally cannot play the game. So they're just gonna quit. What else is there to do? Like, Path of Ascension was good to help players, but that shit is not enough. I'll say this time and time again. That shit is a delusion. For a new player, it's big, but for a returning player that actually knows what the hell's going on, it's not really. It's not really. It doesn't really do anything. That needs to be more. Same with Hyperboost servers. That's a scam. If you're not a new player, a brand new player to the game, Hyperboost servers doesn't do anything for you. If you're a returning player, you're still getting one shot. You're not gonna get any stronger. Hyper boost service will hurt you if you're a returning player. 100%. You'll never get stronger like strong enough to not get one shot. So like this game is just cooked. This like I'm not really sure. Other than having instant PvP, use different gear and stuff. I'm not really sure how to fix this problem because there's like masteries and stuff. So I don't know. Uh yeah, bro, it's hard. It's hard. Other than making instance gear, that's like the easiest fixed. Open world, like it's whatever. It's whatever. Like the way I see the fix open world is launch T4, launch T4 gear, launch new materials, launch everything should be new. So all the stuff people hoarded, it should be useless. All of the stones everyone been hoarding for like ever, it should all be useless. Let them sell it. Let them turn it into lucid. Let them do whatever. But the game needs a hard reset. It needs a hard reset. Mastery is a different problem by itself. But what they can do to fix the mastery is give us another path of ascension for people that is under a certain mastery, and it will just boost their mastery up. That like this is literally the only way that this game could be fixed. If they don't do something like this, it's done. It's done. My mastery is so low. For me to catch up to like everyone else is I don't know. I'm not. It's not gonna happen. It just can't be done. I'll have to work on my gear. I'll have to work on traits. I'll have to do all that. No, it just can't be done. I'll be burnt out. I'll be burnt out on uninstall the game. I won't be having any fun. I won't be having it. Like that's the problem with this game, bro. It takes too long for you to actually have fun in this game. Because the fun in this game is the PvP. It's a PvP game. And you can't do PvP because you're too weak. It takes weeks, months, even. Months. I will say months, not even weeks. You could play months and you still won't be there. You still won't be there, bruh. You're never gonna catch up, so you're never gonna be able to do the PvP, bro. So, come on, it's a no-brainer. No wonder this game is dead. There's no new players that could, like, no new players could come to the game and do something. They're all just gonna eventually leave. It's fake numbers. The numbers on this game is fake. These new players, they just leave. Cause they can't have fun in the game. They can't do PvP. It's like at least BDO tries. This game doesn't try. BDO gives you false hope. The season servers, all that stuff, that's just false hope. You're still gonna get one shot in the open world, but at least they do like the instant PvP. Well, some of it, OS, is a capped gear. Red Battlefield is still cooked, but this game should really do that. It should follow. It should follow having instance PvP in this game. Should give you different gear. Everyone should. There's no excuse. There's no reason for me to be loading up Battlegrounds and getting one shot by a staff player sitting on a roof somewhere. Just one fireball and I'm dead. Or a bow player with a hits you with a bow, one arrow and you're just dead. That should not be happening to me. You should encourage players to play these game modes because it's gonna keep the veteran players entertained because they'll have people to fight and they won't be sitting in queue for like 20 plus minutes falling asleep. Like, oh come on, it's not that hard. It's not that hard, bro. The developers, these guys are grown ass people. It should be you've played video games before. You should know how this shit works. The strong will stay strong, and the weak will just stay weak. And then eventually, the weak is just gonna quit because they're not having fun. And then when the strong doesn't have people to fight, they're gonna quit too. So like, it's that simple. It's that simple. The weak players need to be boosted so they can be on the same level with the strong players. We don't have to be even 50-50. People that have been playing 10 years ago, sure, they should still get an advantage, but it should be like a, they should still be killable. They should not be one-shotting you. So again, my fix on this game is T4 gear with a hard reset. T4 gear with a hard reset. Path of Ascensions to boost people's mastery, and the game will be fine. You could just do that and forget about the instance PvP gear, because that will be on the same level. But then again, people like after this expansion, like a month from now, if there's new players trying to come to the game, they'll be down, they'll be set back a month. So having instance PvP gear will help people it will help people to just hop in the game, like learn the game and just try out the PvP and have a fair chance of doing the PvP because they have the same gear. And they'll be like, oh snap, this game is actually fun. I'm gonna go grind. I'm actually go to try to get my gear up and shit. Like instant PvP PvP gear. Yeah, that's a no-brainer. That should be in the game. It should be in the game. Well, like with all the stuff this game has to offer, with all the gear and all this stuff, you should just make it available for like PvP instance, so people can like experiment and build different builds for the instance PvP. It's like, I don't know. Bro, this game is a good game, bro. This is a really good game. I love the combat in this game, and it's coming from a BDO player. I love combat in this game. It's nice. I like using the skills. The targeting was a little bad at start, but I like using skills on this game. I feel like I have a lot of fun just by hitting my skills. I like how the skills work, the skill synergies and stuff. Master rates, whatever. But I like the skills. I really like how you can customize your skills and stuff. It's pretty cool. It's pretty nice, pretty sweet. All the different builds you could make. Problem is you're just too weak to enjoy the game. You're just weak. So eventually, no matter how much you play, I've quit this game and I've quit this game so many times and try to get back into it. I just can't, bro. I just can't do it. I just can't do it. I grind. I get burnt out, quit. I grind, get burnt out, quit. I just can't do it, bro. So yeah, if this game gets a hard reset with this new expansion, what they're doing, if this game doesn't get a hard reset, it's done. It's done. They can drop this expansion. New players might come check it out, but if the problem still lies that they're weak and everyone else is still strong, no one is gonna play this game. They're gonna do the main story. They're gonna get done with that. They're gonna get done with some stuff. They're gonna get some gear. They're gonna be like, okay, I'm gonna go try out PvP. They go try out PvP. They get one shot. They're like, yeah, I'm done. Back to whatever game they were fucking playing before. This shit is not it, bro. You guys need to do a hard reset. This game needs to be reset. If this game is not reset, it's done. It's done. It's GG's. If we can get a hard reset, bro, oh my god, this game will be cooking. If we get a hard reset, this game will be cooking. Even instance PvP gear will help. You don't even need the hard reset, because the PvP game anywhere. Who wants to go do daily contracts all day? I don't want to do that. I don't want to sit down and go out doing 60 daily contracts. No, I don't want to do that. I want to go load up PvP. You could just give me instant gear and I'll be fine. I'll be fine. Everyone can go fuck themselves. Nobody cares. But yeah, that is my hot take on what this new expansion should bring. If it doesn't bring this, it's done. Just everyone go back to playing what you were playing before, because this game is done. If this new expansion doesn't show up with any sort of help for new and returning players, It's done. Fuck everyone else that been playing this game constantly. Fuck them. We don't care about them. They're still gonna play the game regardless. The people you want to cater for is the people that you want to bring new players to it because the player count is already so low. So you don't care about the people that have been playing. They're still gonna stick with the game regardless because they probably spent too much money or whatever to quit. Fuck those guys. You don't care. They're gonna be here regardless. The people you guys should be aiming to please is new and returning players because you want to build the player count. We don't care about the 1,000 people that still playing the game. They'll still be here 3 years from now. They'll still be here. You guys need to focus on new players. New players should be boosted. They should be boosted to a point where the game feels playable. It should not be to a point where they spend $300, $400, and they're like, God damn, bro, I'm still getting one shot. Are you crazy? It should not be like that, bro. This is not BDO. What are we talking about? This is not BDO, bro. Even if you spend that much money in BDO, you'll be somewhat close. You'll be somewhat close to like you like especially if you got lucky. Apparently you might already be there. You might already be there, bro. This game is just chopped. But let's see what happens with the new expansion. Let's see what happens. Let's see if they just let's give us a story and some random bullshit. I'll see. I'll come back for the new expansion. I'm not logging into this game until the new expansion drops. Let's see what they do to new and returning players. Or if they just give us Hyper Boost and be like, yo, Hyper Boost. Hyper Boost is a scam. If you're someone like me, a returning player, and never do Hyper Boost, it's a scam. If you already spent money on your main account and your main character, never do Hyper Boost. It is a scam. Why will I start over on a new character, lose everything that I've been grinding for, all my everything, mastery, my freaking, what do you call those things, the runes? Why will I lose all of that to go start over, to have less? Why will I give up everything I have right now to start over again with everyone else starting over, like with whoever's on the server, and then eventually get put back into the same mess where everyone else is still one-shotting you? That is just a temporary fix to the problem. You'll just be on a server with everyone else weak as you, and then when we get transferred to the normal servers, it's the same problem again. Still getting one shot. Come on, what the heck? Oh my god, bro. Okay, yeah, that's it. I'm done ranting about this game, bro.